$1 million question? How did you fall in love with medicine? Yan ang ating pag-uusapan ngayong hapon na ito. At ngayon po, I have with me two special guests. Yung isa, boss ko. Yung isa, menti ko. So, welcome po natin ang aking mga guests for tonight, pediatric nephrologist, Dr. Rose Cabansag. Hi, Dr. Rose.
Good evening, my
Hello.
dear Cindy.
And of course, dear Dr. Julie, hindi lang po siya first time, a couple of times guest sa ating YouTube and ating mga platform both in TikTok at saka sa FB, Doc Julie Visperas, adult pulmonologist po.
Hello po. Thank you for having me again.
Nako, medyo exciting ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong gabi and we're not talking about, yung pinaka-bulk na medicine as in yung ating specialty. So, iba ito, no? So, it's more of looking at where we were before and then how we came up kung ano tayo ngayon. Okay? So, ang topic nga natin is how did we fall in love in medicine? So, sinong unang gustong sumagot?
Yung question mo kasi, how did you fall in love? Maybe we can rephrase it na, how did you go about being interested and pursue the path of medicine? In my journey, Dr. Cindy, start ako grade 1. Alam ko na kung anong gusto ko. Kasi yung mami ko, so gusto talaga niya maging doctor. Pero syempre, mga 1950 sila pinanganak. So they came from a hindi naman masyadong well-to-do na family. So yung means to be able to become a doctor, medyo hindi kaya. So my mom became an accountant. No? She worked in Central Bank. Tapos nung kami lumalaki, so parang naririnig ko sa kanya na gusto niyang meron siya sanang doktor na anak. Pero hindi siya medical field. No? So walang medical sa family ko. So from 7 years old pa lang, alam ko na yun yung gusto kong ma-pursue. And ganun ako parang sarado. Talagang nakafocus, no? Especially when I was really a child. Thankfully, nagawa ko naman yung dream na yun.
Wow, magandang story. So, ikaw bata pa lang alam mo na, no? Kasi I think merong bearing din siguro yung generation of our parents din. Kasi sabi mo nga, you were greatly influenced by your mom at gusto niya merong isang doctor sa family. Kasi it's quite different right now, di ba? So siguro ikaw, Dr. Rose, before we discuss fully, ano ba yung generation natin dati at saka yung generation ngayon? Paano ka ba napunta at napamahal ang gusto magiging doktor?
Actually, my story is not different from children of doctors because doctors typically would want to have a doctor as their child graduating as a doctor. So, mga elementary pa lang, syempre, binu-brainwash na that this is where you're supposed to be heading. And so, since my father was a doctor, he was a school physician, and he inspired me a lot. And so, that's when I thought, elementary days, that, well, I want to pursue the same thing that he does. He sees patients also at home. Nung time natin, parang they see patients but they don't really get enough. I mean, they don't ask for consultation fee and all that. So it kind of struck me that this is, as he said, a noble profession.
So ganun pa rin, no? Parang pare-pareho ang story natin. On my part, parang ganun din. Nandun yung unconscious effort to pressure you that you have to become a doctor. Kasi both your parents are doctor, tas wala ka namang ibang nakikita pang iba, no? Pero sabi ko nga kanina, it's quite a different story now. Because ngayon, ang daming careers na pwedeng i-choose ng mga bata, no? And kadalasan, yung mga nagiging doktor ay influenced always by the mother or the father. Pero bakit marami pa rin nagdodoktora, no? So maybe yung knowledge na it is a noble profession, it is something that is still true at this present time. So from different generations, maaari yung mga bata ngayon at noon, iisa pa rin ang sinasabing noble profession, yung pagiging doktor. Tama ba?
If I may, Dr. Cindy. So pagka I look back, no, tas yan, magkukanto nga kami ng mami at daddy ko, I always thank them na pinaaral nila ako. Yan, sabi ko, may tissue dapat Yan, kasi nga, I will not be able to teach, no, in the med school if I'm not a doctor. I will not be able to lecture in, pharmaceutical companies and even the symposia, conferences here and abroad kung hindi ako doctor. So may mga perks kaya kung bakit ka magiging doctor or anong naging doctor. Aside from, syempre, yung noble profession siya, nakakagamot ka, nakakatulong ka. sidetrack na lang yung kung kikita po tayo. Pero syempre, dapat naman kumita ka ng konti to be able to hold on to your profession. Pero more than that, no, yung feeling na nakakatulong ka, na nakakaginhawa ka sa ibang tao, may natutulungan ka.
Ang ganda ng sinabi ni Julie, no? Ikaw, Dr. Rose, is there something or any experience that you have that you are very thankful na naging doktor ka?
Every smile, especially since pediatrician ako, every smile of the patient that shows you how grateful they are, and you will see it yung when they come to you in pain, sick, and all that. And then, as nag-evolve yung disease, tapos yung management mo, you were able to alleviate the pain and all that. Undescribable, may fulfillment talaga siya. And so I'm really thankful that I became a doctor.
Wow. Ang ganda nung term na yon, ano, na all of us are very grateful na we are who we are right now. No?
Yeah.
And siguro, ang tanong ko, meron ba kayong naisip na iba kung hindi ka doktor? O talagang grade 1 pa lang? O baka naman kinder, nag-iisip
Hindi.
ka na ng iba?
Yung time ko kasi, yung mga Channel 9, Channel 2, ganyan. Lagi kong tinitingnan yung mga newscaster. Nga gaya-gaya ko sila. Pero hindi pa rin yun yung kinuha ko. So, syempre grade school, high school, tapos nag-college ako biology kasi ayoko maging teacher. Gusto ko maging doktor. So, tuloy-tuloy na path. Even yung mga PT, hindi ko kinuha yan, nursing, kasi baka may matenga ako. Hindi ako
Hindi ka matuloy.
tumuloy. So, talagang yun ang path ko. Pero sa dulo, aside from being a doctor, nag-teacher pa din.
Oh, ganun din, ano? Pero kasi I don't think there is a difference na ang pagiging doktor tsaka teacher din Kasi it's not only that you teach your, yung mga younger colleagues natin, but basically, patients also, you educate them. I think part of healing din natin is really to teach our patients, empower them on their disease and how they are being treated, di ba? Ikaw, Dr.
Yeah, well
Rose.
said. That was well said. Ako, I wanted to become a teacher.
Ay,
So that was, I mean,
perfect yun. Teacher
yes.
muna and
So
then
ngayon, when you're
doctor.
thinking about it, as you said, pag doctor ka, if you pursue medicine, you have different paths right now, right? You can be, of course, the clinician that you want to be. You can be an academician. You can be a researcher. So many paths to actually take. But I think I actually hit two birds with one stone when I got into medicine because I also got to live my dream of being a teacher.
Wow, ang galing. So, ikaw gusto maging newscaster kasi glamour din yon, di ba? Naisip ko rin yata yung kaya lang parang takot ako sa camera nung araw
Takot ka sa camera?
Exactly.
Nag-roleplaying ako, Doc
Exactly.
Cindy, pag noon. Roleplaying lang. Sarili ko lang.
Kaya na nga. Pero ito ngayon ako I'm doing this. Pero actually, camera shy ako. Camera shy.
Ikaw, hindi mo naisip mag-artista?
Talagang meron. hindi. Actually, ang iniisip ko noon, sabi ko, parang ang ganda ng mga flight attendant. Gusto ko rin yun. So, sabi mo nga, Dr. Rose, ang daming paths ang mga doktor ngayon. Pwedeng clinician, academician, researcher. Meron din pwedeng business, di ba? Sabi ko nga, napaka-diverse ang pwedeng choice ng isang doktor. Pero syempre, ang ano pa rin yung sinasabi mong, the love and passion that you have is still the healing, di ba? Being a healer, no, as a physician. So, sa tingin mo sa dami ng, well, I cannot say it's just plain and simple competition, but napakaraming nagdodoktor, no? In the institution where we teach, there are a lot of medical schools na nag-o-open. Sa tingin nyo ba, ang mga doktor ngayon will have the same passion and values that we carry? Anong tingin mo ba?
I think you will always have a niche in this world when you're a doctor. So, I think most of us, I guess, I'd like to think that all of us got into medicine because you really want to be able to fulfill your purpose of helping others. I think that is the primary reason why most of us would actually go into medicine. And I would like to believe that is also still the driving force for most students to become who would want to be doctors.
Ang ganda rin nun. Kasi minsan, di ba, when we have interviews to students, why are they pursuing medicine? Lagi lang sinasabi ko, I want to help people, I want to treat people. Sana ganun pa din, ano? Sana ganun pa rin. And it did not change through time na it's not all about money, it's not all about prestige, power, etc. Kasi the basic essence of being a physician is still healing patients, treating patients, di ba?
Actually,
Julie.
naniniwala ako calling siya. Oo. So, hindi lahat ng gustong maging doktor. Kasi it's really a hard path, difficult path. And you have to have a lot of sleepless nights. You have to have money to be able to fulfill your dream. Kasi nga, medyo magastos din siya. Lahat ng support ng family and everything. Kasi nga, ang hirap magpaaral ng doktor, di ba? Pero kung andun yung calling mo, naiisip mo kung ano yung goal mo, matutupad yun. So, hindi nga lang lahat para sa pagdodoktor.
Oo nga, tama naman, no?